Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Buckets, Blitzes, and Breakaways podcast. This is the Hockey Podcast. I'm your host, Evan, along with my brother, Jake.
Hello.
And our good buddy, Anthony. This is his first time on the podcast. Say what's up, Anthony.
What's good?
Yo, it's about time, man. We've been trying to get him on the pod for a while. Things have happened. It's all good, though. But today we got a lot to talk about. The Anaheim Ducks made a lot of huge moves this week. Obviously, they signed Mason McTavish to a 6x7. Waited all this damn time in the summer just to make a shitty 6-7 joke. And I tried to... I tried to say before, because this is our second attempt at recording this, because in the first 15 seconds of the last recording, our cat actually kicked our Wi-Fi cable and unplugged it from the wall. So we had some gold, but basically I made a joke about the fact that I'm a Canucks fan, and hearing about us almost signing Mason McTavish made my toes curl like Rumpelstiltskin in Shrek Forever After. Anyways, though, it's kind of cringe. But Anthony, what are your thoughts, man, on the Jackson Lacombe contract? Because he got an 8x9 highest paid Anaheim Ducks player. Insane.
I like it. I really do like it. He's young. He's looking solid. He has a lot of potential. You know,
for sure.
I think it's gonna be a good contract. 8 years.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I
But
think too.
it's good value. Honestly, I'm not hating the contract. It's a good value contract for a young potential D-man that they need. So I'll take it. Like that's a good deal.
Yeah, no, he's 24 years old. I think he's turning 25 this season. So, well, obviously that's how years work. But either way, I think it's not so much of a shot in the dark as I thought it was when I first saw it, because I mean he had 14 goals, 43 points last year, and he was 0 in the plus minus, which is a freaking crazy thing to do when you're on the Ducks.
Bad team.
Yeah,
Yes.
right? You're on the bottom of the league and
Right.
you don't have a minus? Brother, he's doing something good. I don't think it's a shot in the dark. I think they knew what they were doing. Well, obviously. And I think he's going to live up to the contract, to be honest. I don't think
he
that's
has
crazy
potential
to
to
say.
be a really, really good defenseman. So
Yeah, exactly.
can't wait to see what he does from here on out.
Totally. I think he's going to surprise and open a lot of eyes this year. But obviously the Mason McTavish thing as well, he's already solidified himself as a young stud in the league. Obviously 52 points last year. I think it's only up from here for him. He's only, what is he, 21?
I honestly didn't think they were going to
22?
sign him.
I
I thought they were going to miss out.
you
They
know
took
what?
so long to release it
Exactly.
and come up with a deal. I really thought he was going somewhere else. I really did.
I mean, like I said, as a Canucks fan, I kind of brought to tears when he signed with the Ducks, because I was like, brother, all this time just to sign with the Ducks. I wonder what he was asking for. What did he have to settle, or did the Ducks give in? Because what were the Ducks? Were the Ducks lowballing him? Why do you think it took
I'm pretty
so
sure
long?
I think they were lowballing him because I think they were trying to build and try to get people off of free agency or maybe in trades. But honestly, I'm happy they completed the deal. It's a great deal.
Long-term deal too.
He's
So
definitely
they
a
got their
stud.
core. Yeah, exactly. They got their core
So
pretty much
they're-
locked up.
They just need to build a couple more wingers and they're fucking set, honestly.
Dude, for real. Lucas Dostal as well. I think that team is going to be filthy in 3 years.
Oh yeah, 3 to 4, 100%.
Yeah, because Dostal, I mean, last year he went 23, 23, and 7, which is pretty damn good once again for a losing team. 903 save percentage, not much you could do when you're on a losing team, but I don't know.
90 on a losing team is actually, I think, is good. Honestly,
Actually,
I think
that's-
it's.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. They also give
The thing
out...
he needs to
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the thing is he needs to fix is the 3.10 goals against average he has. That he needs to go lower. That needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I'll give you that one too. But I mean, when you have goons like Radko Gudas and
Oh.
Jacob Trub out there in front of you, it's kind of hard to not let in pucks. Bro, they're
Hey,
out
that's
here chasing
Captain
bodies.
Goose to you, brother.
Bro, Captain Gudas, bro. he's leading by example while sitting in the penalty box, right?
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's gotta be the worst pick for a captain I've seen in years.
well, I assume he has a leadership role in the locker room. I can't doubt that, but I mean, leading by example. I don't know if he's an example you want to look
This
at.
is crazy.
Yeah, right. Out of all people, dude.
Crazy pick for a captain.
Yeah, right. But also their backup goalie situation. So they have two candidates, I would say. I don't know if they've actually officially picked, but they got Peter Mrazek and Ville Husso. I'm thinking Mrazek personally because Husso's kind of ass. We're gonna be honest here.
But also, Mrazek has more of an experience if you think about it. He's been backup around the league. He's even been a starter for a little bit.
No, he was. I remember him
majority
in
of the time,
Detroit
so-
and stuff. He was a backup in Detroit for a while there, I think, and obviously
I believe
Carolina.
Huso hasn't had that much experience in net, so I would go with the experienced backup,
Oh, yeah.
in Mrazek.
Yeah,
It's
for
kind
sure.
of a no-brainer.
Yeah,
But if
honestly,
you want
yeah.
someone, I think younger, I think Yuso's younger. So if you want someone younger to stay around a little bit more, then I guess, go with Huso. But again, not as experienced as Mrazek.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think, yeah, honestly, Mrazek deserves it, I think. And yeah, he brings like a veteran role, like you were saying. So, another thing though, Anaheim they gave Mikael Granlund a pretty big contract. I think he's making like I don't even know what it is. Isn't it like 6 to 7 million? I'm not trying to make a 6-7 joke, I promise. But they gave him I think it's a pretty big contract. Let's see here. Oh, it's a 3-year contract. Where can I hold on? Wait a damn minute.
Steph was 3-7, by the way.
Yeah, 3 by. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. What do you think about that though? Because I mean, he had a pretty good year with the
Okay,
Sharks
so
and
I like
Stars.
Granlund. All right, I find him underrated.
Yeah,
He's a really good center. He's a good two-way center. He can play defense. Great center. Wins face-offs. But
absolutely.
7 mil for 3 years. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, 30. He's 32 years
Oh.
old. That's it's.
And yeah.
I don't
A
know.
little
Maybe
cheaper than 100%.
exactly. I think maybe a little bit of recency bias because he did really good in the playoffs for Dallas. But
Yeah.
recency bias I think took over on that one. Once again,
Oh,
I love
100%.
Mikael Granlund. I think he's a hell of a player. But like you're saying, he's just I don't know. I think it's kind of like the Marchand signing for was a 6-year deal at 37 years old. Like they're gonna lock that man up until he can't walk anymore.
40s.
Yeah, like,
Crazy.
the dude's
Yager?
bro.
Hi, how you doing?
Bro, this ain't the Green Mile. Rats don't live that long. Come on now, what are we doing here? Like, come on, brother.
Just great.
But yeah, no, I think overall for the Ducks, I think it was a W like off season for them. Obviously, and they brought in Chris Kreider as well. I think that was actually late. Was
I
it
don't
late
like
last
that
year?
move, but also I don't like Chris Kreider.
Yeah,
So
it was just before the trade deadline, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, shoot, Radko Gudas, Jacob Trouba, and Chris Kreider. The other teams' goalies better watch out. all they need is Sam Bennett now.
since they do have Truba and they have Chris Kreider, I wonder if Truba's gonna get captain because he was captain
That's
at
true.
New York or in
Yeah,
New
that is
York.
true, yeah.
So
It
what
could
if they?
be.
He has to be an assistant at least. There's no doubt.
I'd like to think so. Yeah,
I would prefer Truba captain over Gudas all day.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
both
yeah,
are
100%.
both are equally as much of goons, but like, yeah, probably. I feel like at least Trouba's somewhat more clean with his hits. He doesn't get penalties every 2 seconds, maybe every 4 seconds, but
I feel like he also does more
Yeah.
for the team. Like he'll probably be your penalty kill D-man, one of them, or maybe on the PP as well. He'll
That's
be one
true.
of those. He'll be on, maybe second line, maybe first line D pairing.
that's also true. Yeah. No, it's valid. I think
He'll
so.
be doing more for the team, and also have a locker room presence too. And he's a veteran too, so it's another veteran presence in the locker room, which is also good for the young guys like Jackson and stuff to
Oh, for
develop
sure.
and stuff.
No, for sure. Because I mean, I don't know how much winning hockey Radko Gudas has played. I think was he on Tampa Bay when they won, or was that? Oh no, he was on Florida when they won.
It's on Florida.
But did they win? No, they didn't win. That was the year they made the finals and lost. And then he went to Anaheim 2 years ago. I think that's how it works. But I mean, like he knows how to win. Like he was on some pretty good teams. Well, Flyers were okay, I guess, when he was on them. But Tampa Bay was a decent team when he was on there. Washington was okay. I think Florida's really good, obviously. So maybe maybe there's more to it than we know. I think that's quite apparent.
We're not in the office, we're not in the front office. We don't know. We're
Exactly. We're just some
just
fans.
speculating.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But some more free agent signings. Anthony Stolarz signed a 4-year, $3.75 million. You're a Leafs fan.
I love that deal.
I you know what? I was thinking the same thing, but I needed you to give your opinion.
I'm happy Stolar stayed. I'm happy we got our heads out of our asses and signed a fucking goalie. Let's go. And he's actually a good goalie. Go on.
He was up there for some of the best save percentage last year.
Oh, 100%. I love Stolarz. Ever since we brought him in, he's been on one. He's been on his head. He's been playing hockey. We like it over here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think obviously the 3.75. That's a bargain right there. Like, especially with
100%. I like
the
that.
trajectory of his career as well. Like, he's on pace to become like a really decent star. And for you to sign up like 3.7, bro, give me that contract any day. Like I would as a GM, that's like the best news you'll hear. But will
I
they
still he still needs to. He has potential. He really does have potential to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Become one of the better goalies in the league. So,
Let's just
if
hope
he
he
puts
stays
up numbers
healthy.
like he did last year,
Yeah.
I believe he can be one of the top goalies in the league.
Because wasn't he
With a good
kind of like
contract.
it wasn't kind of like injury prone last year too?
He was. He was.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the big like points of the downfall in the playoffs. Because wasn't he injured for? Wasn't Joseph Wall playing most of the playoff
Yeah.
games? I think, which is
Yeah, but he was there for game. What was it? The final game. I think it was Game 7, and we still played Wool for some reason. Don't know why. Don't
yeah, it
ask.
doesn't
But
seem
we
like
played
it.
Wool over him, and I just think that was the dumbest thing possible.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I can reason with that too much, but yeah, no, I think. What do you guys think the Leafs are gonna do this year? Do you think? I mean, obviously, I know you're probably a little biased, but
Second round exit. I'm just. If Matthews doesn't show up for one of these playoffs, we ain't going anywhere. All
I was
right,
gonna say, like,
this man, he could score 60 in the regular season, but he doesn't show up for playoffs. Where is he? Dude's invisible.
I was
That's
gonna
true.
say, like, how do you think he'll adjust not having Marner there now?
I think it's gonna be a. I don't know. He has Matthew Nyes. Matthew Nyes is kind of like a Mitch Marner,
well, he's gonna have to be.
less talented in a way. Less
Yeah.
talented in a way, but.
Well,
But he's still there. He can still make plays. He still has the vision. He still has IQ. So
Absolutely.
I think it'll be a fair adjustment, but I think it's going to be a different adjustment because they have friendship. They got
The power of friendship.
games together. They're
power of friendship.
they're 1 and 2
really gonna
all
have
the
to
time.
rely. And I think like they have a lot of variables that year. Obviously, Stellar staying healthy, Matthews being able to show up in the playoffs. Matthew Nyes looks like he's gonna explode. Have it. That sounds a little weird. I'm gonna
love
retract
the
that
Matthew
statement.
Nyes contract too, by the way.
Oh, does he have a good one too? I don't even know it.
That Matthew Nyes contract, I'm happy we signed him.
Yeah, no. If you guys can get him for long term, because obviously he's made like leaps over the last just like 2 years. He went from 35 points to 29 goals and 58 points. Like that's a bargain.
Yeah, I think it's 6 years for 7.75. I think it is,
Yeah,
or
no.
7.
Oh yeah, that's good. I think because
I'll take that.
if he could develop and also William Nylander last year was his first time getting over 40 goals, I believe. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I think that was the case, and I think he's gonna need to keep that up, or even go to 50. Maybe you could even look at, because with Marner not there, they lose a lot of playmaking, which it could take a hit. So I don't know. It's hard to say where they're gonna go, but I think they should be fine.
I will say our defense needs a lot of work. All right, watching
Yeah.
these past couple games, our defense is not even there. Like, where are they?
Yeah, I don't.
We let up 48 shots against the Red Wings. We give up 2 goals. You're letting Stolar's backpack the friggin' defense is crazy. Give
Yeah.
him some help.
Looking at that, yeah, decor is not the best. I mean, Chris Tanev, Morgan Riley. I mean, Morgan Riley's all right, but I don't know too much about his defensive instincts. But I know Chris Tanev is the defensive defenseman, but he's getting old. Like, I don't know.
He is.
And then Oliver
See
Ekman-Larsson.
what we do with
if
him.
he does,
Hopefully, we end up moving him.
yeah, I think. Well, it might even be too late to move him, or at least for something like for something worthy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But if Ekman-Larsson does what he did with the Canucks, then I know you guys are screwed, because Ekman-Larsson was an absolute disaster for the Canucks. It was just hard watching him out there. But
I really didn't.
you
I didn't like the Ekman-Larsson signing.
Yeah.
I really didn't like that signing. Just he was old. He's old. He can still play, but like we need defense. We need defense now. We don't need defense.
Need young
like,
legs, right? Like younger legs.
We do.
younger than
We do. We
34.
trade our youngsters for no reason.
Yeah.
Gotta develop them.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with that. But speaking of obviously Mitch Marner, what do you think? Where do you think Vegas goes? What are the expectations?
Bro, honest opinion. So I also think they're gonna sign Carter Hart eventually.
Okay.
My opinion. So I think they're gonna make a cup run, and I think they might actually win it this year.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think that's a crazy assumption, to be honest.
If you think about it, this is the last year they got to do it because then the salary cap kicks in
Yeah.
and everything else, So there's gonna be they can't pull a Mark Stone move every fucking year now.
Yeah, right.
So what are they gonna do?
I mean, that's
so it's
what
either
Pietrangelo
this
stepped
year
away from
or not
hockey.
happening.
So yeah, that's also, I don't know, man. I think they got a good case. They definitely got a good case. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I kind of agree with the cup run because they've been like a contending team for basically every year they've been in the league. So I mean,
Yeah,
At
pretty
this
much.
point, with how deep the roster is, like, yeah, I think we can go for another cup.
As long as they can stay healthy, I think that's obviously well. That's the main case with any team. But I mean, obviously, I know that that Petrangelo, like I said, he stepped away from hockey because I think he's trying to make sure his hip is okay. But is that a ploy for the salary cap thing? Because
Another
I know
Mark
he's under a
Stone?
decent
I don't know.
contract.
Could be.
Yeah, I
Could
mean,
be. We'll see if he comes back during the playoffs.
let's ask all the 14 fans of the Vegas Golden Knights, because you know everyone, all their fans, all the people that fill their seats are just people in town, because Vegas is a hot city. You know what I mean? So let's ask all the 13
yeah.
fans. Um, anyways, though, what do you think about the Luke Hughes signing? So they signed up for a 7x9.
I think it's overpaid.
You
I
think
think so.
It's not the same as
Yeah.
Jackson Lacombe.
I think they overpaid for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, because Luke Hughes hasn't,
He's
like,
good.
he hasn't fully developed yet. I think he has a lot more to show. And so it's like 7x9 is a little too overpaid for my liking.
Okay, fair enough.
7x8.5 is acceptable to me, but 7x9, it's a little overpaid.
If it was Jack
little bit.
Hughes getting that contract, I would understand that, but not
Yeah,
Luke.
that's a steal. Jack Hughes is a steal.
Yeah, but
You guys aren't convinced yet about Luke Hughes?
I mean,
No.
I think last year was definitely his breakout year, but he still has a lot more to prove, I think.
Yeah, like consistency. Like, are we just, is that a one season wonder sort of thing? Are we gonna see, what's his health looking like? He's 22 years old, so maybe they jumped the gun a little bit, but
I mean, he had 44 points last year, so I mean, that's a start, but like that contract, like, he'll probably have to like a 50, 60, even 70 point year, I think, for that contract
yeah,
as a defenseman.
that's fair.
Hey, but if you look at the Hughes brothers, you got Quinn, dude's a fucking absolute monster out the blue line.
Yeah.
Then you got Jack, crazy center. So I mean,
So Luke,
Yeah, maybe they're
it runs in
banking
the
on just the
family. Could
genes,
be,
right?
could be something. Yeah, could be
Luke,
something.
He's just trying to fit in somewhere with that brotherhood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea. Maybe they did overpay him a little bit, but who knows? Maybe that contract will
bit.
age like milk, but maybe it won't. Maybe it'll age like fine wine. Who knows?
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, but another defenseman getting extended, Nico Mikkola, and is that going to make the three-peat for the Panthers more plausible? I don't know about that one, but he's a great defender. Don't get me wrong, but they got way too much injuries.
He's one of those defensemen that I've seen that like he doesn't make too many errors, but like when he does, it's pretty massive.
Yeah, but
Same
yeah,
with what's his face?
Forsling.
Yeah, Forsling. Thank you. Yeah, them two together, they don't make too many errors, but when they do, it shows.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
For a good defenseman, you don't make a lot of mistakes. When you do, you'll probably notice it. But I think that
Or sometimes when they do make mistakes, they usually back check enough to make up for it most of the time.
yeah,
But
fair enough.
I mean, I like that deal because Florida's like they're locking up a lot of their top guns, so for multiple years.
I don't mind the deal. I
Yeah.
really don't.
I-
I actually I like it because it's, what is it, 8-year deal
$5 million a season. So that's they lock him
$5
up for a
million a
long
season.
time. Not too expensive.
until he's 38. He's 29 right now.
Yeah,
Till he's 38.
Because quite honestly, like
Doesn't hit 40.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I like that deal. I don't mind it. And he's a good defenseman. He stays back, and the turnover, he doesn't have a lot of turnovers, doesn't
Yeah, no, for
doesn't
sure.
step up too much either. He fits well with the defensive core in Florida, so I like the deal. I'll take that.
Yeah, and I feel like he kind of, not him alone, but like the way he plays, it represents exactly what Florida's all about and what they have been about for the last 3
Yeah.
years. But the only problem is
And he's
now
tall
is,
as shit too. He's like 6'5".
oh, exactly, dude. Yeah, no, literally, he's like Aaron Eck. I mean, he's not. Okay, I don't want to put that label on him. He's not Aaron Ekblad, but like, I think I jumped the gun a little there, but you could definitely see that they play similar, if you could put it that way.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess Ekblad's a little more offensive minded, but he's
Um,
still a great defender. But
yeah, like I know we've made like opinions on their potential cup run. I still think they have a team that they will push for another deep playoff run. Like just this Florida, like they target the playoffs regardless of their health stat.
that's true.
Like I could just see them making.
Can we
a
call
cup
this a
run.
Florida dynasty?
Oh, I think yeah.
I think if they win, if they at least make the cup finals, they could be a dynasty if they haven't been already labeled as one. So they've been to 3 straight cup finals, 2 straight. It's pretty much you can call them a dynasty, but
Yeah, I mean, There's a lot of dynamics to that because when they did, okay, so the last 2 years they've faced the Oilers in the finals, so they've been basically shooting at an empty net. But like the first year they made the finals, they lost. So like if they face anyone other than the Oilers, do they realistically win? Like it's hard to say. If they face Vegas or if they face Dallas last 2 years, are they winning 2 cups?
Dallas maybe they beat, but like even Dallas is a pretty strong deep
I don't know if they
team.
beat Dallas last year. The year before that, yeah, sure, but they got
Last
Rantanen.
year, that's with Rantanen. I don't think they beat that.
And they
I don't
have
think
such
beat
a
Dallas
sound
last year.
defensive core. It's just Edmonton has such an overpowering offense that their defense has holes in it. You see it all the time. Like Darnell Nurse turns into a turnover machine. I mean, they basically advertise for Pizza Hut. Like Brett Kulak, especially. My goodness, is it tough to watch him out there sometimes.
Like I mean,
Okay.
like Edmonton's only excuse is that they don't have a goalie like Jake Ottinger to like where if they do have defensive mishap, they actually have a goalie to bail them out.
Yeah, but they don't have that. Yeah.
Like
Okay, but I will say Florida. I think Florida still wins. Actually, let me take that back. I think Florida still wins because there's no physical team like Florida. Who else is as physical as Florida?
That's a great point.
You got Kachuk. You got Reinhardt. You got the defensive core. All of them go for hits. All of them finish their hits.
Yep.
You know, you got people laying bodies for no reason. Like, I feel like those hits wear teams down, especially in 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? That team that's getting bodied every fucking night is definitely wearing and tear. You know what I'm saying? So I think they win those. I think they do.
I think that, that's a fair. Actually, you know what? I like that. I don't. It would be definitely tougher. I know I kind of switched up there. I kind of switched up my logic a little bit.
Because
But
Edmonton's not as physical.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't have anyone throwing the body.
true.
You know,
They rely
same
on
with
the just
Dallas.
run
They're a
and gun,
good team, but they don't have anyone throwing the ball. Yes, they have stud Ottinger in net. Yes, okay, but at the end of the day, their defense is as good as how healthy they are. And with Florida, they'll throw the body no matter what, and it's wear and tear. You know, you got people playing on hurt shoulders, hurt ankles because of Florida and how much they hit. You know, so I think they win. Yeah.
No, that's fair actually. Because especially last year, they were on a mission. They were on an
Oh, yeah.
absolute mission. Like the way I was seeing Marchand play as well. Like the brother was jumping the gun on the face-offs. He was jumping the face-offs and going on B-ways.
like one thing I did notice, Edmonton does rely on their speed a lot, and Florida like they somehow know how to exactly counter that. Like,
Yeah, they
play
control the
smarter
pace of the
defense.
game.
Like they know how to take over games. They know how
But then
to.
again, you're running into a wall at speeds that
Yeah, like
McDavid
McDavid
are high.
McDavid can't break through like he normally would against any other team. Like Florida just they play like the right hockey. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Literally, their defensive core is
Yeah.
so disciplined. Like I'll give them the props. Like their defense, like from top to
And they
bottom.
don't take a
there's-
lot of pens either.
Exactly.
They don't take a lot of pens doing this
their
stuff.
sixth
too.
defenseman knows the agenda and he knows the assignment. He plays like a top 4 defender. Like they know what they're doing out there. They know how to execute. Without Barkov is going to be tough, but you could also look at it from the standpoint of they got a reason to fight now. They got another drive. They got another motive to fight for. So Barkov is one of their boys. It's kind of like the Nathan Horton thing in the 2011 finals for the Canucks and Bruins. Like we had that series. The Canucks had that series, but that hit. Who was it? Aaron Rome who threw it?
Yeah, he took Hart note, I think, for the rest of the playoffs. That
Yeah,
year.
it gave the Bruins a reason to fight. And they got it done. They came back and they whipped our ass. And I'll never forget it, sadly.
Because Barkov is like arguably the best defensive center in the league. So
Oh, no questions in my opinion. So, I think
defensive centers. Yeah, he's up there. I say he's top 3,
top 3. Okay, that's fair.
maybe even second. Not gonna lie.
Who would you have ahead of him?
I was just gonna say, who do you have like in your top 3?
Not to like test you or
Sidney
anything, but-
Crosby.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you could argue Kopitar as well, but like he's
Kopitar, yeah.
maybe slowed down a little
He's
bit.
definitely. They're definitely top 5. Both of them definitely top 5.
But yeah, for sure.
100%.
Another thing I
I
wanted to
definitely
mention.
put Barkov second, Crosby first.
Barkov's okay, yeah. That you can't really go wrong with that, to be honest. So I think it's a
No.
win-win there. But we've gone through Vegas and Florida. What do we think that the Edmonton Oilers are doing? We kind of touched on them a little bit. They didn't fix their goaltending problem. We talked about it a bit
I'm
last week on
hoping
the
they're
pod.
looking for
But,
new goalies. Oh, save the goalie.
and Carter Hart already said he's not signing with a Canadian team, didn't he?
Nope, no Canadian teams.
So the Oilers got. I mean, who are they going to sign now? Are they going to sign Spencer Martin from the KHL now? That's their options.
Hey, it's better
right now.
than whoever they got in net. Wait, a pylon, you know?
Oh, yeah,
So they
that's
didn't
right.
really make too many moves besides losing Corey Perry and gaining what's his name, Mangiapane, I think it was.
Yeah, Mangiapane, yeah. They
Like
brought him
that's
in.
like probably like the only moves they made.
They
I know.
lost Connor Brown, one of their key
Mangiapane is
penalty
gonna be
killers.
disgusting in that lineup.
You think so? I think he's. I
I
mean, he's
think
a
he's
great
gonna be
player.
absolutely filthy in that lineup.
Like, I don't think the Oilers will like recover for the penalty kill because Connor Brown was like the cherry on top for that penalty kill.
Yeah.
He was like the heart and soul. Like he.
But
was,
I mean, I don't know. You got players like Vasily Podkolzin who are going to develop into that. I mean, we obviously we're Canucks fans, so we wished he would have developed for us, but we gave up on him too quick. But I think he's going to develop into that sort of a better Connor Brown role, where he's going to be able to fill the penalty killing, and he's going to be able to take some sort of initiative on the offense as a third liner, right? So I think that they got themselves covered, but it's hard to say because like you said, Connor Brown did have a big role in that team, bigger than we all know. But they also re-signed Chris Knobloch.
He didn't score much.
That's true.
But he was definitely a key part. I will say that.
But they extended Chris Knobloch, their coach, for the next, I think, 3 or 4 years. So
3 year.
3 year, okay.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? I mean, I think he clearly gets the job done. He knows how to coach a team
Oh,
when they have
yeah.
a huge
I like that.
squeaky wheel.
The only thing they can't do is get to the promised land, which is winning a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Well,
Might be
They
the Gary
get close
Bettman
every
curse.
year. You know, they get up there. They make a good playoff run. You know, ever since he's been there, he's been making the roster better, making the team better. So I like that. I
Yeah,
like that
like,
extension.
Do you guys think if hypothetically the Oilers don't go all the way this year, do you think it could be the last year of Draisaitl or McDavid being an Edmonton Oiler?
Yeah, because McDavid still hasn't re-signed, has he?
So I'm a Leafs fan, you know. So McDavid coming to the Leafs, please make it happen. Yeah, anytime. We'll take him. We don't care.
I'm a Canucks
Please
fan.
do.
I'm a Canucks fan. McDavid, stay away from the Canucks, please. I really, please stay away. Like, go so. I mean,
Come over to Toronto, please.
unless it comes with like a, I don't know, unless we somehow rig the system where if McDavid doesn't bring the Canucks a championship, that like we all of a sudden get like a stud on our team. Like we just get gifted. Like, you know how somebody gets suspended and then Gary Bettman's like, Ottawa doesn't need that pick anyways, and then they just take away Ottawa's picks. If the Canucks don't win a title, you know what? Here's Jack Hughes. Go along with the Hughes brothers there. That's the only way I want McDavid on our team is if we have a clause like that, but that's not going to happen. So please no.
I am shocked that he hasn't signed yet. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't know if it's his
it's-
camp that's saying no, or if it's the Oilers that are saying no.
Or
Probably
it's
not the
alarming.
Oilers.
It's
Probably his
alarming for
camp.
sure.
If you think about it.
Or if he's just waiting
But,
for a specific deal or something, who knows?
Well, talking about deals, if you look at Kaprizov's deal, that's a monster deal. So I feel like that changes McDavid's contract. I
Oh,
feel
for
like he
sure.
gets
Yeah,
He's the best player in hockey,
Getting
you
that
know.
kind of deal, but,
Best player in the world, yeah.
and McDavid has to get a little bit more, so that's probably.
a little bit more. It's crazy.
I
A
honestly,
little bit is an
do
understatement.
we think, and hear me out, do we think it's realistic that we see McDavid get paid $20 million?
It's a high
I think so.
possibility, yeah.
I think
If
he's the most
Kaprizov
likely.
is getting 136 mil a year, like,
Yeah, if he's getting a contract worth 136 mil.
Yeah, I think either if he doesn't
bro,
get
McDavid's definitely up there.
if he doesn't get that Edmonton, then he'll probably go to a team where he does get that. If he even wants to leave Edmonton, but we don't know.
Yeah, honestly, it's hard to really. I don't know.
McDavid is a silent person. We don't know what's going on.
True.
You know.
But I'd be
what's-
scared
what's
if I
his
was an
thoughts,
Edmonton fan.
you know?
I'd be terrified.
Because we don't know if
Oh,
he's 0
I'd
points
be a
or
little-
5 points. He has no emotion.
Oh no, I'd be a little scared just because the captain, the all-star hasn't signed yet. It's
Yeah, that's like
season
Gretzky.
started. That's
Yeah. It's a little scary, that's for damn sure.
taking in my boots a little bit.
Yeah, right. What do we think about Montreal? What's next for them? They made a big run last year, obviously making the playoffs. No one really thought they would. Maybe unless you're from Montreal, then you probably did. But then again, you're delusional if you're from Montreal. With all due respect, what do we think, boys? Do we think they're repeating
So I think they're gonna make a playoff run. I really do. Like
Yeah.
they have a good little youngsters, good studs back there. If the bum Montebo pulls out numbers like he did last season, bro, that's an easy cup run.
All right, buddy.
Easy cup run. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Montembeau he's actually good. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's good. I'll say, he's not a bum, but he is good. I personally just think it's maybe a one season kind of thing. We'll see how this season goes,
Yeah, I mean,
and
this is a test for
we'll
that
come
reason
back on that.
exactly,
But
though.
to me, he's still a bum. All right, we'll see how it goes. At the end of
Fair
the
enough.
season, I'll change it. If he has a good season, I won't call him a bum no more. But for now, he's a bum.
Yeah, no, but I think in a realistic way, like I think that's exactly the reason why it's a test for them this season. Is it a one season
Oh
wonder?
yeah,
Like, will they be able to
big
repeat what they
test.
did? Like, I don't know how long Demidov is going to be out, or if he's out even long term at all, or even short term. I don't know if you guys saw he got sort of cheap shotted by Nick Cousins the other day.
Oh, in the hand,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
mean,
slash,
is that like
puss,
anything to look at, or is that just like a like I don't really
pussy
know.
shit. That's just Dylan Cousins being an absolute pussy. That's what it is.
And obviously David Rainbacher as well out for 4 weeks.
That's a big loss.
Yeah,
I think that's a slightly big loss with that one. He's a good defenseman. He's young,
I
but it's
mean,
only
yeah,
4 weeks. It could be worse,
true, very
you
true.
know. So
Um,
so
This is a bit off topic, but I'm just now realizing how many Canadians are playing for the Canadians.
oh, I love it too.
It's kind of like I'm looking at this roster. I'm like, holy, that's a lot of people who are actually from Canada who play for Montreal.
Yeah, for sure.
Like almost half the roster. That's crazy.
also
Yeah,
Noah Dobson signing, big signing for him.
that's huge.
I think they improved the defense from the cup run defense.
Yeah,
So I feel like they can make another run. They've improved. They made the defense younger, better. They they have a new forward. They had
yeah. No, no, I totally agree.
Montembeau has to play the way he played though.
That's a,
All right,
yeah, yeah. I agree with you.
he's the backbone of that team, just like Carey Price. He's the backbone. You have to play well in Montreal, and if he can do that, then cup run all the way.
Yeah, no, I agree. And one thing as well, I like the goalie tandem. I'm not gonna lie, Montembeau. I have a higher opinion of him than you do. But Jacob Dobish as well. He's bro. He proved himself last year.
I like Fowler better. I like
You
Fowler
do?
better.
Okay.
I do. I fuck with Fowler. I liked him in
Fair
college.
enough.
Watched his college games. Liked him in college. I think the backup goalie situation is going to be a fight between Fowler and Dobish. Right now, Dobish has a one because of what he's done in the season before.
Yeah.
And he has a little bit more experience than Fowler in the NHL. But I feel like it's going to be a fight. I feel like maybe in like a next year or two, I think Fowler becomes the backup, possibly make it a run for the starter.
Okay.
He's a good goalie. He's a good goalie.
Hey, that's a bit of a hot take, but I don't think it.
Nah,
I don't
he's
think
a good goalie in my.
Yeah, no,
like,
not that he's a good goalie, but like that he could be fighting for a starting position in the next like 3 or 4 years. You said that might be a hot take, but I
starting
don't
position,
think.
I'll give like 5 years.
Oh, okay.
5 years.
All right, there you go. Okay.
But like backup for sure, and within like maybe a year or two, 100%.
Okay, how old is he? Do you know? Because I mean, it sounds like you have more knowledge of him than ESPN does. Because I'm
Shit.
looking at ESPN and it doesn't even say his age. No picture,
What
no
is he,
nothing.
20?
Is he like under
I think he's
25?
like what? I think so. I think he's 23 or 24.
Okay, so that's what old Dobish is. So looks like they're around.
No, he's not. He's 20. He's 20.
Oh, okay. Well,
He has he got some time to develop down there. Keep him in the A.
oh,
See how
yeah.
it goes.
Yeah, no, I think he'll hold it down in Laval for a little bit. Honestly, though, like, I don't know, man. It's so easy for me to dislike the Leafs, but like, I feel like
Thanks.
yeah, no problem. But I feel like I actually like the Canadians for some reason. Like, they're like my third team that I go for. You know what I mean? For some reason,
Unless they're playing Vancouver.
unless they're playing Vancouver, then they can go eat a bag of once. But I'm a Canucks fan, absolutely. But then I'm also like a half-ass sort of like Kings fan, strictly because of Andrei Kuzmenko. I don't know, man. I cried the day that he left Vancouver. I'm not gonna lie. The day we traded him, I actually cried.
Fun fact: all three goalies in Montreal have a 4-year gap.
That's kind of funny. Oh, they do too. Yeah, 28,
28, 24, 20.
Damn. That's actually kind of sick. I didn't know that. Last team that I want to sort of talk about and their future. Where do we think that Winnipeg goes? Do we think they keep up with the firepower of last year? Do we think that they, get stuck in the second round like they did?
Hard to say. It really depends on how everyone's playing, if Helly brings his game or not.
Yeah.
Big part, definitely Helly. He's slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he played really good in the regular season, obviously, but the playoffs, he played really good overall, but not really good, but good. I don't know, it's hard to say. And people are saying that Mark Scheifele might regress.
How do we think Jonathan Taves being there will help them out? Because he has that veteran experience.
I don't think that's going to help him at all.
No?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I think, honestly, hometown boy, I honestly think, yeah, baited y'all, huh? Rage bait, yeah, anyways. Yeah, I think he's gonna feel well. Hometown team, I feel like you throw him on the third line, fourth line. He wants to be, he wants to go down there. He wants to start at a minimum line and earn his spot, which is good. That's respectful. Even Captain, Sirius over there, he knows his place. He knows what he wants to do, and we'll see what he does. But, his age is a little high up there. He hasn't played in, what, 2 years?
3 years?
3 years? Yeah, something like that. So we'll see how it goes.
Like he has the cup experience, obviously, winning 3 Stanley Cups.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see. I am excited, but
definitely needs to shake the rust off, though.
Oh, for sure. Because obviously it's different practicing. He might look good, really good in practice, but even I know that it's a difference. Oh
yeah.
So I'd be interested to see. He's probably going to struggle in the first little bit, but I think that's because he's a human being. But 37 years old. Well, I'm excited to see what he brings to the table.
Honestly, happy to see him actually play again. I'm actually happy. I love Jonathan Taves.
Dude, me too.
Not a big Hawks fan. Fuck the Hawks, respectfully. But
he's a
Captain
goat,
Sears. Love to see him in a uniform. Thought he was. Didn't think he was gonna come back at all. Thought he was gonna pull out Carey Price and
me too.
Just never show up again. So glad to see him back.
Not for
Can't
sure.
wait to see what he does.
Early season prediction here before we wrap things up. Who do we think is going to make the finals? What do we think the matchup's going to be? Bit of a early prediction here. Maybe too early, but season's starting up soon.
Early prediction.
Yeah, I'll go with you first, Anthony.
No. Jake, what's your opinion first?
You just have to think about it. All right, Jake, do you know anyone yet?
For the Cup Finals, I think for the West, it'll probably be either Edmonton or Dallas. Again, because Dallas, I think this should be their year to go all the way because they went to the Cup Finals in the bubble and lost, obviously. But I think this could be their redemption year. They have the team. I think it'll either be, maybe Colorado too. I think either Colorado, Dallas, or Edmonton for the West.
Okay.
And then for the East, I think it will be probably, I don't know. I want to say Florida just because it's Florida, but then I really don't know. It's such a toss-up in the East. Maybe Tampa.
Okay.
Maybe Toronto if they finally lift over that hump.
Toronto. Yeah, I'm a Toronto fan. We're not making past round 2.
He said, hold up, stop you in your tracks, buddy. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Hey, it's the truth when a Maple Leafs fan, arguably.
I'm just not a delusional Maple Leafs fan.
And I was just going to say that. I appreciate
about
that. Yeah, I appreciate that about you because Maple Leafs fans have a tendency to be out of touch with reality. And I'm saying that as a Canucks fan too. So I know what it's like to have fans that represent your fandom be out of touch with reality. Okay, it's a brutal experience.
Oh, it's terrible.
Because you get that stigma on you. Oh, man, you just get looked at different. It's kind of stupid.
Just like when I call Austin Matthews a bum, love the dude. Dude puts up 60, does nothing for us in the playoffs. He's a bum.
Yeah,
until he shows otherwise, he's a bum to me.
Yeah, you gotta
love the dude. Happy he's on our team.
Yeah, exactly. But you got to show
Doesn't
up
deserve
when it
to be captain. I think it should go back to JT, Don't know why he's captain.
Fair enough. Honestly, I'm not mad.
To sum up my...
But anyways, my playoff prediction is
okay.
I'm being a Leafs fan, I'm going to go with Montreal. Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Didn't
sick,
see that
bro.
coming, huh? I think the finals is going to be early prediction Vegas Montreal.
You were serious. Oh shoot. Okay.
I'm hot taking it.
Vegas, Montreal is
I think
nuts.
those two teams have so much potential to actually make a good run for it. If everyone is healthy, doesn't get hurt, and plays their game, I feel like those two teams are very, very, very high on potential to make a cup run.
Okay. With Jake, who did you have winning, by the way? Or who did you have winning, Anthony, before we move on to what Jake said?
I think Vegas takes it.
Vegas, okay.
Just because of experience alone.
Okay. Jake, who do you think is winning out of the teams you said?
Well, I didn't really make a final decision. I just named a few teams, but I think for my final decision, it's probably going to be Florida and Edmonton again. I'm hoping not, but my personal pick will be. I'm going to say a rematch of the, 2020 finals, Tampa and Dallas.
I like that.
That's a good pick. Good pick.
Who do you think is going to win? If you had to just throw out a name. Or a team name, I should say.
I'm going to say Dallas. Dallas in 6.
Okay. Oh, okay.
6 is crazy.
All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach here. And hear me out. This is a hot take. I'm aware of how spicy this one is, okay? The West is not as spicy. I think we got the Dallas Stars going all the way. I think they can get it done this year. I think they not I don't know if they can win the finals, but I think they can make it to the finals. But hear me out.
Get the comments
Fate of the
ready.
universe on the line. Yeah, get your keyboards out. Get the keyboard warriors. They're itching at the bones.
Start going to the comments. Let's go.
Brother, this is going to be tough. The Carolina Hurricanes are going all the way this year, okay? They're winning it all. They're winning the Stanley Cup. They're finally getting over the hump. They're going all the way. They got Nikolai Ehlers this year. If their goaltending can stay, and hear me out, if their goaltending can stay healthy, they're going all the way. At me.
I don't think that's a hot take. I really don't think that's a hot take. I can get on board with that, but
Evan says they can go to the hump, but they've already won a cup.
Okay, but in recent history, we all know their conference final record since that year. Brother, we're talking about 20 years ago. So I think I have the right to say over the hump. It's been 20 years since they won a freaking conference finals, or not, maybe not 20 years.
But they won their first conference finals game last year for the first time since like 09. So
yeah, I mean, like, that's a pretty big hump they got to get over. You know what I mean? So I think they got over that hump, and I think they're going to get over the hump of making the finals, and I think they're going to make it, and they're going to win it all next year.
I think if they don't face Florida, then
it's not a super hot take. I can see that.
Yeah, if Carolina doesn't face Florida, I think they go away.
Yeah,
I can agree with that. Even though I picked Tampa, I still agree with Evan.
Okay, fair enough.
I still think Edmonton can make it to the finals, but they need to find a new goalie to do that. I feel like Stuart Skinner can get you there in the regular season, but he's not a playoff goalie.
Wait, let me stop you for a second. Let me stop you for a second. Stuart Skinner can't get them there. Their overpowering offense can. Stuart Skinner is just a man there.
True.
He's covering. He's
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like he's just out
person
there.
in net.
He got a number on his back. That's about all.
Put David Ayers in net. All right,
bro. Get the goalie coach out there.
Yeah. Put Bobby Lou in net. Make him sign.
Bro, that'd be sick. Can you imagine the return of Roberto Luongo just to play for the? You know how many Canucks fans would raid his house? Oh my goodness! If he joined the ops, bro. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't hear the end of it. It'd be another
Kevin
riot.
Weeks, go sign up, brother.
Oh my god, I don't think he's touched NHL ice in like 15 years. That dude would. Oh, dude, I know what it's like to not touch the ice for like 2 weeks.
Any goalie is better than Stuart Skinner in net right now. Okay,
yeah,
just get a
Calvin
good goalie, you know. Please.
Yeah, no, that's funny though. But I mean, do you guys have anything else to say? Should we wrap things up here?
Let me think. What do you guys think about Kaprizov's contract?
I think it's a W contract. I think he's going to live up to it.
You think he's going to put up as much points as he does?
Oh yeah,
or,
he's yet to be under. Or,
I think so.
I think it's only one season he was under a point a game, which was his rookie year, I think. I think he's going to be a stud, even more so.
Hot take, I guess. I don't even know if this is a hot take or not. I don't watch Minnesota games. Shit, the time difference is crazy. Anyway, I think he's a good player. He's a superstar. You know, solidified himself as a superstar. But $136 million is a little too much.
You think
so? A little too much.
Well,
he's not no Connor McDavid or
I disagree.
Draisaitl out here. Ugh. He is good, but $136 million.
Look, here's my take on it. I agree with you to an extent that maybe 136 is a little bit crazy, because not for the same fact though. I think that he has potential, maybe not be on par or better than McDavid, but to be up there in conversation. But it's weird that they would offer that contract after he played 41 games. He missed half a season. Like he's been injury prone these last 2-3 years. Is that a risk? I think it is a pretty decent risk.
I think you're doing high risk, and if he pulls off, that's good reward.
Yeah,
but I feel
high
like this
risk,
is
high
a
reward,
high
yeah.
risk thing. He can get injured again, you know, no matter what game it is, and he can miss the whole year.
Yeah.
And
Anything's
not be
anything.
the same Kaprizov. You're risking so much for $136 million.
Yeah, and that was the
It's
same
crazy.
thing. That was the same thing that me and Jake were thinking of when we signed Thatcher Demko. We got him for another.
But
I think it
that
was.
man
I
is
think it was another
injury
8 years or something.
prone.
Yeah, like when we traded Shilovs away, that was just telling me that we had a lot of faith in Demko staying healthy.
Too much. I mean, I love bro.
So what do you guys think about Demko now? Do you think he's gonna stay healthy? I don't think so.
I think
That's my personal.
You know what?
opinion.
I think he
I
will.
think he's gonna get hurt.
I think he needs to play shared minutes with Lankinen. I think they need to go 50-50. I don't think we can have Demko play 60 games or even like 50. I think you have to go straight down the middle and they got to share. It's got to be 50-50 because we cannot overplay him. His knees will never be the same. And we can't, like, it's just a fact, right? Like, his knees will never be the same. He's 29 years old. Lankinen's 30. I actually kind of caught me off guard when I first heard about that. But, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's old.
I love them both. I think we got a really good tandem, but I just think it matters. There's so many variables to that team. Just as a whole, the Canucks have so many variables. We got to rely on. Wow, I just had a weird noise that came out of my mouth. That was weird. That sounded like a spritz bottle. Anyways, so we got Thatcher Demko and Kevin Lankinen. I feel like last year we might have overplayed Kevin Lankinen.
Well, Graham is scrolling.
He still played good though. I'll give him that. He still played pretty solid.
He still played. He played really good. But Demko needs to stay healthy. Lankinen, obviously, I think he's pretty solidified as a really good backup. But then we have obviously Quinn Hughes' health. He got injured a bunch last year. We got Brock Besser. He needs to hit over 30 goals. We can't have him scoring 25 again. Hopefully, the big thing in the summer for the Canucks, we got to have Elias Pettersson wake up. Like, he's been looking amazing in the preseason so far. That's preseason though. We gotta wake up and smell the coffee. All right, like it's time to get the move on.
That dude is an absolute bum.
I'm not having it. Last season for sure. I'll give you
He's
that.
a bum.
He
needs
dealing
to
with
get his
injuries,
head out of his ass and become the Elias Pettersson we all know and love. That man is a beast. That man's IQ is insane.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But right now, it's like it's in the negatives.
Yeah.
It's not the same Pettersson. He needs to figure shit out.
Yeah, and that's his worst season of his whole career. I don't think we're gonna get to
He
that
needs
low.
to go.
That's a low that I don't think
Go
we'll
to
ever see
freaking
again.
a monastery or something. Go talk to a Buddhist or something. I don't know. Go meditate for the year.
That's crazy.
Figure it out somehow. Come on, Pettersson.
Man.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're ever gonna reach that low again. I pray, in fact, that we never reach that low again for my own sanity. But I honestly think that he can get up to a point a game. That's asking a lot, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's just a delusional Canucks fan. Well, you're probably right. Shut up, all right?
But it's Pettersson. He's done it. He's shown that he has great potential.
Absolutely.
I
3
don't
years ago, I think
see-
it was 102 points. What was it? Something like that.
I don't
He got it.
think it's not possible. I just think right now he needs to just kick himself in the fucking ass and do something.
Yeah, no.
He needs to do
totally with
something.
you. I'm totally with you.
For the money that he's getting paid, he needs to do something.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
Oh, bro, don't even get me started on the contract. But but yeah, is there anything else you want to say, Jake? Anything else? Anything else you want to give your opinion on? What you got?
Nothing really. This might be a hot take, but if our goalie cam stays healthy, I think we have a case for the conference finals this year.
That's an extremely hot take.
That's a delusional Canucks fan right there. See, that's a true delusional Canucks
Brother,
fan.
you have a level of faith that I wish I had, okay?
Hey,
There's far too many things that we need to work. Like, there are far too many things that could go wrong for us to have a expectancy like that. Like, come on. But you know what? I'm not gonna hold you to it though. If it happens, I will be more than happy. You better believe it. But
because on paper, it looks like we should go that far, but then again, maybe I shouldn't have that high of hopes. But mentally, I want to. You know?
yeah, no, I mean,
We're talking about on paper. The Leafs should have won a cup for like the past 4
the
years.
Leafs should have won 8 cups in
Didn't
the
do
last 10
shit.
years. Yeah, on paper.
On
paper is a different story.
Austin
though.
Matthews putting up 60 in the regular season, doing nothing in the playoffs. We got Mitch Marner putting up points, does
102,
nothing
yeah.
in the playoffs. You got Nylander, the only one showing up on occasion.
Yeah, right.
He shows up
when he pleases.
occasionally. When he decides, hey, I'm gonna actually play hockey this game. Let's actually score some goals.
Yeah,
Let's
right?
do my job. Let's go. Let's do what I get paid to do. Hey, let's do it. You know?
Yeah, no, I do agree with you. Like,
And then our defense, hey, they're there when they want to be there. All right, they'll stay back when they want to stay back. If they decide, hey, I'm gonna play offense and I want to jump up and think I'm Austin Matthews or Mitch Marner or friggin' Connor McDavid, I'm gonna do that. All right, fuck our goalie. Leave our goalie to dry. Yeah, and then we're gonna blame it on the goalie because he has no defense, but it's still the goalie's fault. He let it in.
Yo, tell us how you really feel. I love this.
Don't know how that works, but yeah, hey, let's do it.
I feel like this has been building up all podcasts, and it's just like coming out in spurts now. Pause. Whoa, wait a damn minute. I am so sorry. Holy, I might edit that out. Holy crap. Lord forgive me. I'm sorry.
But no, honestly, my honest opinion is if the Leafs get their heads out of their asses, they got Stolars. If he puts up the numbers he did last season, stay healthy, fantastic goalie. We need a little bit more defense, giving up 48 shots by the Red Wings, old ass Red Wings. Yeah, a little iffy there. A little bit iffy. That's a little scary.
Yeah. No kidding.
We're gonna go up against the Oilers and we're gonna give them 60 shots. So what is Stolars gonna do? Come on now, give the man a break. We need some defense. Our offense is clicking. Our offense is good. We just need defense.
There you go. That's the story. That is what you need as a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. You need defense, man. There you go. But I think it's a good place to wrap it up.
Zero defense.
Honestly, I think it's a good place to wrap it up, though. Unless you guys, hey, if you guys have something to talk about more.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
What do you guys think? How do you guys think the Sens are gonna do?
Oh, now, plug your ears, buddy. I got something good to say about them, and I know you don't want to hear it. I think the Senators are going pretty far this year. I think they built a very good foundation last year. I don't think they're making the finals, but I think if it comes down to the second round matchup,
they make the playoffs this year, 100%. I think they do make the playoffs this year.
Absolutely. I think if it, I asked Jake about this before. If they do make a divisional playoff spot, what do we think? What do you think about that? Is it crazy to say they'll make a divisional spot?
No, I think it's a wild card spot. I think it's a wild card spot. I
mean, let's see.
Because in divisional, you got the Bruins, Canadians, Lightning. You got Leafs, Panthers.
Yeah.
You got the
I mean, they were 2 wins away from the.
I can see a wild card spot.
They were 2 wins away from the Lightning and the Panthers last year, so I don't think it's completely out of the picture, but it is a big ask.
Oh, it's definitely not out of the picture, but give or take, wild card spot for me. Divisional would be incredible, and I could see it happening. They just got to take what they did last season and do more with it.
They got to turn it up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they got to do more with it, and
sure.
then I'll see a divisional. But right now, wild card, 100%. I'll give them a wild card spot. They're actually looking good. They're looking a lot better than what they were.
Valid. Fair enough. All right. Now do we have anything else?
Last thing.
Here we go. Let's go.
The Kings. You think the Kings are making the playoffs this year, or you think it's
100%.
just done?
No, I think they're
no
making
more playoffs.
I think they will.
You think?
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I can't see them missing playoffs unless something huge happens.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, there would need to be something.
I
crazy.
hope for so I don't. I mean, LA is LA, whatever. I hope for some type of miracle. Okay, for Anze Kopitar to actually, for some reason, to beat all odds and win a Stanley Cup.
I mean, he's already won 2. In his career.
No, this year.
Yeah.
I just want them to beat all odds and go to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Just one last time for that absolute beautiful human being named Anze Kopitar.
Dude,
all right, that dude
absolutely.
is amazing. I love that dude. But is it gonna happen? Probably not.
I was gonna say now let's go to reality. No, but that'd be a perfect case scenario. That'd be absolutely perfect if he did. And I would want nothing less for him. But I mean, anything's possible. It is possible. They have a very solid lineup, but can they go all the way? That's the only question.
That'd be amazing.
I mean,
that'd be like a.
It's hard to say.
What is it? A magical ending.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They were second in the Pacific last year, so I think there's a genuine chance, but we'll have to see how this next season goes, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. Also, Fleury not being in the league, it's gonna be a little weird for me not to see him around.
Yeah, I love
it's gonna be a big miss.
We didn't even touch on it last podcast. Actually, I kind of forgot about it until now. But yeah, Fleury played his last game the other night,
Crazy.
I
the
think we did
preseason.
briefly
You
touch
forgot
on it,
about
but
the flurry. It's
Yeah, I don't know. I
crazy.
kind of feel bad about that, but I mean, I knew he retired. I didn't forget about him, but we forgot to mention it last podcast though. We talked about it afterwards. But
Watching him and Carey Price, two favorite goalies. No other goalie has gave me the joy of watching them like Carey Price and Fleury did.
oh yeah,
And I don't think it won't come like to where a goalie is that enjoyable to watch for many years to come. I don't think, to be honest.
yeah,
Like there's
no, for sure. And you
no
know what?
one like Flower.
Yeah, and you know, on my it's kind of a half plug right here, but on my YouTube channel, I did a Be a Pro series. I'm doing one currently. And the whole premise is about Canada's like struggle with having good goaltending now. Like, I mean, we have decent goaltenders, but if you look at
We don't
if you
have
compare
a decent goaltender. We have
we
Sam. That's our
no
only
no no
goaltender.
no 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 hear me out. We got like Logan Thompson, solid, nothing. But if
He
you
didn't
compare
even make third string.
Logan Thompson, the brother, I mean, he just led Washington to the.
He's not even the backup goalie.
Okay, buddy. Okay, yeah, no. Are you talking about in the grand scheme of Canadian goaltending?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, brother, he's not even top 15. No, yeah,
But
no.
like, even
I
in,
thought
like,
you were
Canada
talking about
team,
it
I don't
in
even think
his
he's the
team.
backup goalie. I'm pretty sure he's a third string goalie for some reason.
Logan, no, he's in real life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Aiden Hill, and
No, because he's on Washington now. Logan Thompson,
And,
he's on Washington. He was a starter, and then Charlie Lindgren backed him up.
yeah, I actually like that tandem. Talking about
I
those
think that's
goalies, hold up.
filthy.
I think Washington has a very good tandem, and when they're both on their game, I think Lindgren is a very underrated backup goalie. When he plays and he's actually
Oh,
on his
yeah.
game, I think that tandem can go far.
Oh,
like
for sure,
take them places.
100%.
Absolutely disgusting tandem.
I totally agree with that. I couldn't agree more. Actually, I think that I think with the way that I don't think Ovechkin's gonna. I think he's gonna slow down a little bit, but I don't think he's gonna like slow down to like astronomical levels. I think he's going to probably still get a like 40, 35 to 40 goal season. I think he can get that still. And then I think that, what's his face, Alexei Protas. I think he makes another big jump. He obviously was a 30 goal scorer last year. He was dealing with some injuries, I think, as well. But I honestly think that he can reach 35 again, or not again, but 35 for the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this team really can make a big run, and they might be a sleeper for a big run again. I don't know if they can go all the way, but it's not out of the picture. They won the
definitely
the
not.
President's Trophy. No, that was the Jets. They won the Metro though. That's what it was.
yeah, they won the Eastern Conference.
Going
Yeah.
Yeah, going back a little bit on like Canada's goalies,
Yeah.
we do have decent goalies. I'll give Logan Thompson, Aiden Hill, Binnington,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sam, Montalbos,
Yeah.
Devin Levi. Devin Levi is absolutely
Yeah, he's up
beast.
and coming.
Love that dude.
But
He's
the
definitely
thing
gonna be
the
up there.
point that I was trying to make was
Our
like, if
goalies
you-
don't compare to
Exactly.
United States goalies at all. Not even close.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the point that I was trying to make earlier was like, if you take a look at the goalies, like the Canadian goalies we have now, they're not even willing or worthy to be mentioned in the same breath as like your Patrick Waz, your Marty Brodeurs, your Roberto Luongos,
Oh,
your Carey
no,
Prices.
definitely not.
Like, not even in the same breath.
There's not a Hall of Famer, I'll say, in this list. There's not a Canadian Hall of Famer goalie
Literally, I totally
in
agree.
the NHL right now at all.
Yep, I totally agree with that actually. And it's
I
sad
feel
because
like
we
none of
had
these
the best goalies,
goalies
in
are
the,
gonna
in
be
the
coming
world.
out.
We had the best goalies,
Yeah.
but now it's over
At one
to
point.
the Americans, or you can even argue like some of I mean, Saros is Finnish, Bobrovsky's Russian. I don't know if there's too many Russian goalies in the league as of right now, but the Finnish goalies are really good.
Russian goalies are pretty good too.
Yeah. Swedish goalies, I mean, from what I know, are pretty solid. But I don't know, man. Canada's sort of fallen out of they've kind of,
It's gonna be
thinned out.
interesting when it comes to Olympics and stuff on how the goalies will match up against the other country goalies.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at it from the Four Nations perspective as well, I mean, you're wearing that Canadian pride. You already know. I mean, Bennington turned up to a level I haven't seen since 2019. So,
And then came back to the NHL and did absolutely nothing.
well,
Yeah,
no,
I got you.
he was the quarterback for that huge run. They won like 15 straight and made the playoffs. So, I mean, do I think that's ever going to happen again? I don't think the Blues will make the playoffs
No,
this year, but
he's doing absolutely nothing this year.
but like,
But no, like our top, I'll say our top three goalies being Canadian is probably Logan Thompson, Aiden Hill, and
Then Bennington probably.
Or Sam. No, Sam.
Sam.
Sam
Okay.
Montembeau.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm not mad at that. I don't think that's wrong at all.
I think those are our 3 goalies. Bennington. Depends what he does. Bennington is a very bipolar man. Right? He likes to be, the Stanley Cup winning Bennington, and then he likes to be the no one cares.
Yeah.
Need new goalie Bennington. So
Yeah, no,
it really
that's
depends
also
what he
true.
brings.
Yeah, because I guess I was coming from a place of recency bias as well because, yeah, he's 32 years old. I mean, he had a obviously really good year in 2019 where they just like kind of put him out there because it was kind of a last hurrah. And then all of a sudden this man just pops off, right? And leads him to a cup
Yeah.
in his rookie season after 30 games played. But like, I don't know. It's really tough to say. I don't know if I don't think they're going back to the playoffs, but you never know. You really never know. But
Now,
yeah.
Olympics wise, Canada, who do you think is going to be the starting goalie?
Oh, who are the goalies that are in question? Hold on, let me see, because I had a picture of it. I think in my phone here. So I think it was. Let's see, who the hell was it? Okay, it was Bennington, Logan Thompson, and Aiden Hill. Those are the projected goalies.
Yeah.
I think Thompson gets the nod, personally. And then I think we see Aiden Hill as the backup. I think it's going to be Vegas from a couple years ago.
I'm going to go off the chart, and I'm going to say they're going to bring in Sam.
Okay.
Sam's going to be the starter. Thompson's going to be the backup. The third string will probably be either Aiden Hill. I'm going to go either Hill or Bennington, third string.
Okay, that's fair. Because I think, so those are the 3 projected that I said. But then on the fence, they have obviously Sam Montembeau, and then they got Mackenzie Blackwood and Darcy Kemper. Kemper's a
But hey, don't get it twisted.
Cool.
Montembeau is still a bum to me right now, okay? So we'll see how his stats and shit come this season. And if he puts up some numbers that he'd put up, then yeah, definitely starter for Team Canada. If not, back up to Thompson.
Yeah, I think that's valid. Totally agree with that, actually. Jake, what do you think about it? You've been kind of silent over there, buddy.
I mean, not really too much for me to say. I think one thing I will say is that you guys might be hating on Bennington a little too much over there.
Oh, fair.
All right.
Fair enough, but like, I don't know, man. I'm not convinced that he.
I think he's at least a backup, maybe not 3rd or 4th string goalie, but.
Actually, you know what? That's not bad.
I think he's washed. Period.
But like, he kind of revitalized that when he was in 4 Nations. I think there's a difference between when you're playing
does that carry on to this season? Because this is a whole new season, right?
I don't think it does.
That's what I'm saying.
But you also have to look at it from he was struggling. St. Louis sucked before he went to the 4 Nations tournament. Then he turned up there and then turned their season around. So like, I don't think it's a matter of if he plays good in the NHL. It's a different story when you're repping your team or your country rather. Sorry. But I mean, I think we have better options. I'll definitely agree with you on that. But like, I don't know. Maybe we were too harsh on Bennington, just based off of his NHL stats. So I could see you saying that being valid, but I don't know, man. I think we just have a little bit better options, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Montembeau is probably the best option as of numbers, and last season I think he's the best option. We'll see how that goes. And then I think the second best option would be Thompson and Hill tied, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Or even throw Bennington,
You could throw him in there,
but
sure.
I think our best option when it comes to numbers right now is Sam.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. That's
backup,
surprising.
it's pretty much tied between Thompson, Bennington, Hill, and I think he's a bum, Sam. But his stats alone give him the right to be in that top spot right now.
Yeah.
But that's from last season. We'll see how the season goes again.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, so I think now we'll wrap things up. Probably. Are we cool with that?
Yeah, we're cool with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you tuned in for this long, then I don't know what to say. Thank you. Not many people watch the whole hour, so That's
Roast us in the comments.
yeah. We'll probably. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get our fair share of comments. So don't
I'm
even
getting
stress
roasted
that.
for sure for
Oh.
some shit that I've said.
The Montembeau takes, brother. You're getting toasted.
The French Canadians that are coming on my doorstep
Oh,
is gonna be
man.
insane.
But either way, though, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Share it with your dog. Watch it with your pet fish, for all I know. I don't know. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, follow our TikTok, follow our Instagram. We post a bunch of clips there. Stay tuned for the YouTube Shorts. We got a lot of stuff coming out. Got a lot of stuff planned. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next podcast.
Adios.
Have a good night.